just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rebels offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. They go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Going for it all. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Here comes the offense on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. Off play action. Got him downfield. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Breaks the tackle. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Powers through the defender. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Got the quick pass. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Dixon. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Epps. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Rebels are marching down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Rebels. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Dixon. Wide open downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They're testing the right side here. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. To throw, it's Dixon. Quickly complete. He's brought down, the what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorns. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's open. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Here's the pressure. With the catch, it's Williams. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Rebels will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Dixon. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach.
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Bettis. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the catch. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Williams. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense.
He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of this decision-making.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. They'll give it to him again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
With the catch, it's Bettis. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The give to the lone running back. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Baker. So now it's second and long.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rebels come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on third and short. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Brown has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage.
There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for first down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Dixon. Looking down the middle. Complete to the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going back to the ground. To the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and goal. Power ahead. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Now rolling to the left. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today.
And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. One play in this drive, and already out to to the 41. It's first down. Makes the catch. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
And the Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Dixon. A strike downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the run. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. Jumped on top of the pile.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Takes the easy completion. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Texas! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Off play action on 1st down. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Punts it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the run.
They pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Dixon. Makes the grab. It's Bettis. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
He now has 111 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Got a man. It's Bettis. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Longhorn! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. It's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
He'll pull it down. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Rebels line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Line is set on third down. Pocket breaking down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that...
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. There he goes. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Makes him pass the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got room to work. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Got a man in the middle. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy.